G'day fellas, welcome to another video on the United States. In this video we're going to be taking a look at all the unique cards for the United States. Now I'm not going to be offering any sort of assessment on these cards simply because there's just so many of them. The video I suspect is probably going to take close to 30 minutes just to go through all the unique cards. So we might as well get into it already. They're going to be broken up into two separate decks, and even then we can't even fit them all in. So let's get to it. So the first card is Capitalism. It's not necessarily unique, but it is unique to the United States in that it provides a 1.5 coin trickle instead of 1.25. Next card is Team Lewis and Clark Expedition. So it reveals all treasures, resources, trading posts, and native settlements. The enemy's position is temporarily revealed. Additionally, ships a collection of books worth 100 XP to each member of your team. Next is the Advanced Saloon. Saloons support 25 population and can be constructed in the Exploration Age. The saloon's build limit is increased and military wagons can construct them too. So it increases the population cap by 25 and then adds the build limit to as an extra 2. Next is Virginia Oak. Increases the hit points of docks, fishing boats, sloops and frigates by 15% for all of them. Next is Sheriff. Improves your United States general in combat and makes him deadly to outlaws and treasure guardians. Enables his long-range carbine ability early. Hero, so it increases his health and his hit point by 50%. Increases his actions against outlaws and guardians by 100%. And the main thing, I guess, is the carbine attack. So the carbine attack, it's kind of like the crack shot. It does a little less damage and it's off cooldown a lot more and it's automatic. So you don't have to do it. It does it all for you. Next is Long Rifles. Increases the range of State Militia and Minutemen and enables sharpshooters to be trained in the Commerce Age. So you can see it increases the range of line of sight of both Minutemen and State Militia by 4. Next is Springfield Armory. So it ships 1 Arsenal wagon, enables advanced Arsenal improvements. All Arsenal improvements become free, but take longer to be researched. So it's 250% longer to research. Very long. If you're going to do it, you're going to have to get a second Arsenal. Advanced Homesteading. Ships 2 homestead wagons. Mills and estates have more line of sight and support 10 population slots. So we see the increase in population cap up to 10 and adds 15 line of sight. So plenty of line of sight right there. Next is Hamiltonian Economics. Market technologies are free. Improves market buy rate. So the buy factor is decreased by 10%. And then hunting dogs, well, you guys can read it there. Every single market technology is down to 0. The next one is the Washington Lumber Mills. So it ships 400 wood and then increases the gather rate of trees and groves by 10%. Next up is Lee's Legion. So it ships 9 Carbine Cavalry and then enables the Carbine Cavalry to be trained in the Commerce Age. So Carbine Cavalry is the Dragoon unit for the United States. Next is the United States Army. Increases the attack and hit points of Heavy Infantry, Minutemen, and the United States General. So it's a 15% increase in both attack and hit points. Very specific things though. General, Heavy Infantry, and Minutemen. So Heavy Infantry is your regular only. I don't believe the heavy infantry includes either the state militia or the sharpshooter. 54th Massachusetts Volunteers. Ships 5 state militia and 4 regulars and researches their veteran upgrades. Delivers 5 state militia, 4 regular, and then sets those statuses to active. Coffee mill guns. Gatling guns no longer need to reload, so they fire continuously. Yep. It's equivalent to about a 20% increase in damage. Continental Rangers. Increases the attack and hit points of ranged infantry armed with rifles. So that's ranged infantry. So rifle infantry. So I'm not sure if the musketeer is considered a rifle infantry unit. I would have to double check that one. So not the musketeer, the regular. So I'm not sure if that stacks with that. If that did, that would be pretty cool. That'd be a 30% bonus. Not too bad at all. Minutemen are upgraded to United States Marines. Marines no longer lose hit points and inflict more damage against buildings, ships, and artillery. Siege attack damage increased by 1,000%. All action damages bonus against artillery 100%. All actions against ships 200%. Team Louisiana Purchase. Team, so this is for 750 coin, ships 1 covered wagon, which can be built in any age. All existing and newly constructed team town center spawns 6 bisons. Enables 1 build limit on your town center. So that is that's a pretty good card. Patriotism. United States infantry and cavalry are trained faster. State militia, build time reduced by 45%, regular 35%, sharpshooter 35%, hussar 25%, and carbine cavalry by 25%. Mississippi steamers. Steamers are considerably stronger in combat, so 35% health and attack, and increases the attack range and line of sight by 2. Now, the Mississippi Steamer, or the Steamer, is a galleon unit, so don't be afraid of that. Don't think, oh my god, that's crazy, 35% for ships. It's like 35% for galleons. It's not a big deal. Now, before we move on to unique cards 2, I will just say, if you're interested or wondering what these cards are here, these are the immigrant cards for the United States. So we've got an entire video on that. So if you've somehow managed up on this video without seeing that video, first of all, I'm a bit worried about how you got here. But second of all, I can, well, there's going to be a big playlist. You can find it, I'm sure, but it'll be, it's an immigration card tier list. Now let's move on to the unique cards 2. So they're all in age 4. So we've got the first Michigan Volunteer Sharpshooters, so it ships 8 Sharpshooters and 8 Cray Trackers, also upgrades Cray Trackers to Champion, and grants them a powerful charged ability. So the charged ability is what we were talking about with the Explorer, so it's got the same thing. Team North Carolina Quakers, team ships 5 Quaker guns, decoys which can be reassembled to look like common artillery units, but deal no damage. So these units can look like heavy cannons, they can look like falconets, or not falconets, they can look like horse cannons, they can look like culverin and mortars, and they can look like Gatling guns. Don't do any damage though. Buffalo Soldiers, carbine cavalry, all actions damage plus 25%. Team Alaska Purchase, it's 2,500 wood. Team ships 6 polar bears, which will fight your enemies. All currently existing team town centers spawn 1 silver prospector wagon, which can open a silver mine. So that team town center that we saw earlier from Louisiana, it's that same thing. Team town center. Team town center. That's the key right there. Team town center. So it's not every single town center. It's just those team town centers. And you also get 6 big Jeromes. That's a lot of Jerome. God, that's a lot of Jerome. Is that too much Jerome? I think it might be. Interesting that it says delivers 6 Jeromes, but then on the UI it says 5. I'm not sure if that's a bug. Knox Artillery Train upgrades horse artillery to heavy horse guns. Horse artillery and heavy cannons have more hit points and are trained faster. So 20% hit points and reduced build time for the horse artillery by 25% and the heavy cannon by 15%. So definitely a good treaty card. Indian Friendship. Native warriors are trained and shipped faster. You get a large shipment of upgraded native warriors from each allied tribe, different allied tribe. Native warrior build time reduced by 10%. Research points for Seminole, Apache, and Navajo are all reduced down to 50%. And also for the 1st Michigan Volunteers and Native Treaties, also 50% research points. Shotgun Messengers. Gives trading posts a powerful charged ability that inflicts area damage. Adds 12 line of sight and enables shotgun messengers. So that's that charged ability, the same one that we're talking about with the Cray Tracker and also with the General. Minutemen Companies upgrades the levy ability to conscription, which can be used to call upon a larger army of Minutemen but costs more. So think of this as like your colonial militia or your town militia. That goes from 6 up to 16 Minutemen that you can call. But keep in mind, you can do this every 160 seconds. And it costs 400 and 400. So yeah, fair amount of resources, but definitely insane units. Minneapolis Mills ships 800 food. Villagers gather food from mills faster. So gather work rate for mills, farms, rice paddies, etc. plus 10%. Delivers 2 crates of 400 food. And then Hulks enables an additional ironclad to be constructed and grants them a chance to block all damage from an incoming attack. So it increases by 1 and then enables evade and sets the percentage to 25%. Now we've also got some other unique cards which we'll be talking about. So we've got Kosciuszko. I think it's Kosciuszko, isn't it? Kosciuszko found fortifications. Forts are built faster and take less time to research technologies and train units. Allows generals to build an extra fort. Fort adds 1 build limit. Build time reduced by 25% and training and research work rate increased by 25%. So we've also got some other unique cards here, which we will take a look at. So you've got Poker. Enables up to 3 random mercenaries in the saloon and then ships 13 random mercenary units. I've tried this a number of times. I've got Great Bombards. I've got 2 Great Bombards in the same shipment before. I've got 2 Mamelukes and 2 Almedi in the same shipment. And then I've got like this one shipment. I got like 4 Barbary Corsairs. It was a sad, sad shipment. Other than that, you've also got Oklahoma Black Mesa. So ships 1 coal prospector wagon and 5 gunslingers. Enables gunslingers to gather coin from mines. So the coal prospector wagon is a it's a coal mine, so coal is gathered twice as fast as a normal gold mine or a coin mine or a silver mine or anything like that. Coal is twice as fast. We've also got Washington's Legion, which is the Grenadiers. It enables you to build Grenadiers at your forts. It also ships 16 Grenadiers. We've got Kovat's Legion, which delivers 9 Magyar Hussars and it enables you to train them at forts. Incredibly strong card. We've also got some other unique cards. So we've got Team Westward Expansion, which delivers 4 military wagons. And also in Age 3, we've also got some more unique cards. So we've got the Pulaski's Legion, which is Kapsa Ulan enabled and delivers 12 Kapsa Ulans. So that's at forts. It can be trained. Now these are Consulate Ulans, so they're quite strong. And then we've got Armand's Legion, which is Dragoon enabled and delivers 10 Dragoons, enables them to be trained at forts. So, fellas, that's it. That's the roundup. That's all the unique cards. Hopefully, I didn't miss any of them. If I did, please leave it down in the comments. If you're worried or confused about what these cards are, I reiterate, go back and check out that immigration card tier list for the United States. That's going to explain everything you need to know about these bad boys. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.